Yeah, don't hurry or anything there, Sparky. That's fine. Just take your sweet time rowing back to the dock. Your citizens are starving. That's totally cool. You just go on your own merry way there. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more Ostriv. It's the middle of winter, and we have exciting news. We have chickens. We have 5 chickens. Not only do we have 5 chickens, we have 1 hatchling. So we have the potential for more chickens. Very, very exciting stuff because everyone is super fussy about only eating potatoes for the last 5 years. We also built a church. Speaking of potatoes, I have decided this is the Holy Church of the Limitless Potato because we are a very potato-centric colony around here. Now, we didn't actually need a church. Our citizens have no need for religion at this point. They're just trying to get by day to day with the potatoes. But we did have someone die, so I did need to build a grave, and I thought, hey, if I'm going to go to all the effort of building a grave, I may as well build a church to go with it. So the Holy Church of the Limitless Potato is open for business. I did just see that we missed a trader coming by. That's fine. I don't actually feel we have really a lot to trade at this point. We traded away a lot of our extra goods in the last episode. It didn't really generate a lot of money, but we did get the chickens out of it. So I think that's a fair trade. And what we're focusing on right now is building the boatyard. We are trying to get the boatyard built so that when spring does roll around, eventually we can get boats so we can do fishing. I'm trying to get as many things done in the winter as we can to get ready for the spring and the summer, because the planting season, boy, that just goes right by and you don't even notice it. Speaking of planting season, our farm is basically kaput. The soil is tired on 3 out of our 4 fields right now. So we have 1 potato field, and that will theoretically grow potatoes next year, which is good because we only eat potatoes here. But the other 3 we've had to put fallow because they're tired. The soil is exhausted. So I don't know what the heck we're actually going to grow next year. I also need to build more houses to attract more migrants because we have jobs that are unfilled. There's a lot going on here in Ostriv. What is my next logical move after the boatyard is done? Well, once again, probably it's another house because the thing that's holding up our migration is, as usual, no housing available. So get out of that, get out of all of this. We need a new neighborhood around here, and I think it's going to live up in here. So you'll come down this street here, very nice residential area. Then you've got sort of the industrial area down here. We've got the trading post and the warehouse and 5, soon to be 6 chickens. Can I tell, by the way, how long it's going to take for that chicken to be, well, a chicken? No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to leave that as is for right now. Let's get another house cooking along here. Let's get this going. We're going to need some more people. So let's start a new neighborhood, as it were, sort of in this area, right there. Get me a house going along there. Now, did I build? I did. The pigsty. We have no pigs at all. We have 0 pigs. We've got food and water for pigs. Pigs are ready to go if we can get pigs, but we have no pigs because we have to buy pigs, and to buy pigs, we're going to need some money. Speaking of money, oh, Mr. Blacksmith, we've got you making metal parts right now. We don't need metal parts, nor in fact do we need horseshoes. We have no horses, but those are things we could sell to another town. So we're going to have you keep making them. You are getting pretty low on iron, though. You've made a lot of nails, which is great. I appreciate that. And you've got plenty of charcoal ready to go. Next trader that comes by, pigs and iron are going to be the priorities. Have we made the slightest bit of progress on the boathouse? Okay. All right. You haven't done nothing. You've done almost nothing, but you haven't done completely nothing. Okay, carry on, guys. Enjoy the potatoes. Well, almost the end of February around here, and the boatyard is still in progress. Still working on that one, guys, huh? 100 pieces of wood is all we need over there, and we can get that done. Here's my fear. We're going to get to spring. I will not have another farm built, which was my next logical step after the second house, the next house here. I wanted to put up another farm. There's no way in heck we are going to get that built in time for the growing season. This may become a very fish-centric colony this year. We may be relying on nothing but fish. In better news, we have 2 more chickens that have been born. Now, what's interesting to me is the rate this game goes by is very, very quick, but we still have not accumulated any other adult chickens. So that one baby chick has been here for ages, still not an adult chicken, but they're there. We've got 3 hatchlings, so we are accumulating more chickens, and I do see in the market, now that we've set that up to sell eggs, we are selling eggs. We've sold 28 eggs this year. See, spring is on its way. We're not prepared for that. Can you build the boatyard, dear God, people? Yep, planting season has begun on our one field that is in fact active and not fallow, so we will get some potatoes out of this, which is great. I really need another farm. Like super, super quick. I'm not even sure where the heck I'm going to put it, if I'm honest. I wonder if I could tuck it in here now that they've taken all the trees away. Can I do that? Let's just put that to the test there. Production. Farm. I mean, I know I could put the farm building here. That goes without saying. But can I squeeze enough fields in here to make this work? So let's pop that down there. They're not going to get to it until probably next year at the rate they're going. But let's lay out some fields for this thing. Or at least we'll lay out some fields when they actually get around to building it, because we can't do that yet. How's the boatyard coming, guys? Really, really keen to get the whole boat in the water idea kicking along here so we can get the fish out of the water, which apparently we can't do without a boat. You've got a perfectly good dock here. You could stand on the dock, put your fishing line in the water. The fish are right there, probably. They're probably breeding very well because we haven't taken any of them. The stock value has got to be very good in this river. How's the chickens? Okay, still got some chickens. Good. Okay, boatyard is done. So put somebody to work in there, hopefully, if we've got anyone who can work in there. Put someone back in the fishing dock. I know there's probably not going to be a lot for you to do right now because you don't have a boat yet, and this boatyard has no worker yet, but I'm kind of hoping this is all going to somehow work out. Is anyone unemployed? Does anyone actually need a job? 26 adults working. All right, open vacancies 3. Laborers 3. Could I take somebody off? I can't take somebody off of building. I'm going to have 1 builder. This is why the building is going so slow, is our kind of problem of full employment around here. Can I shave anyone off of another job? There's nobody in carpentry. There's 1 person in the smithy. There's somebody in the warehouse, but that's a woman. That's fine. Granary. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Can I make this just women? Yes. Okay. I'm going to peel you out of there, and we're going to make this just women can work in the granary. If they can work in there, I should get them to work in there, because women can't do every job, but men can. So we should save the men for the men job and the women for whatever they can do, because we're not very egalitarian here in Ostriv. Also, just in case anyone is concerned, like me, we're about to go bankrupt. We're going to go bankrupt at any moment now. We have 43.72 gold. That's not very much. Now would be a great time for one of those traders to roll by, because we should have we've got some decent metal parts and horseshoes we could shave off to them. How is my iron stock? Okay, it's going down, obviously, that's kind of the nature of production, but it's not at critical levels yet. Right, I need a trader to come by, preferably with some pigs and a deep, deep interest in metal bits. Okay, excellent. Somebody has gone to work in the boatyard. It's the guy I just fired from the granary. Excellent. Good. You have a client? Yes, you have a client, the fishing dock, and there's somebody working there too. This is excellent news. How long? It needs 2,000 wood to get a fishing boat going on. Okay, and you're bringing in 200 at a time. Right. That's going to take you a lot of trips, man. The forestry department is right here. Maybe just give them a shout, see if they could just lend you a hand. I'm sure you're on a first-name basis with them. It's probably your neighbor. It's not a big town. Maybe they could just do you a solid and get some wood over to you a teensy tiny bit quicker. I should finally unpause the cart parking, because one of the problems I'm seeing is that everyone has to do everything by hand. I think we're just flat out of carts, aren't we? We have one cart parking over here. I do see 2 carts in there. I could turn the carpentry department back on, but there's no one to work there. It's kind of irrelevant. Well, in the continuing chicken report, we're up to 4 hatchlings now. Still only 5 adult chickens. I'm mildly confused by that because it's been months since we had that first chicken hatchling thing. Now, I'm no farm guy. I don't do farm stuff, but I feel a chicken will grow up slightly faster than that. I don't genuinely know how long it takes for a hatchling to become a reasonably adult, or at least even teenager chicken, and start producing eggs, but it seems like it's taking a very long time for them to become adult chickens. How's the market doing? We are selling eggs. Slow it down, we got a messenger. We have no money, but we've got a messenger. Okay, are you really, really interested in metal things? Not even a little bit. You have no desire for anything metal at all. You want charcoal? I could get you charcoal. We can make charcoal. Charcoal can happen. And you have pigs. I really need pigs. 16 days away. I mean, it's going to take a while for them to get here. Do I just sell them all my charcoal? I can sell 800 of them. It'll get me 64. That's not no charcoal. Or no money, rather. It is charcoal. It's 800 pieces of charcoal. This is going to really slow down the blacksmith, but I kind of just need the money. So I'm going to sell that. We're going to export some charcoal. That's good. Actually, can you just pause it, please, Ostriv, while I do my wheeling and dealing here? What else have I got? Do I have some more buckwheat? Yeah, I can sell this buckwheat. We're not using buckwheat for anything. We can't eat just raw buckwheat. I need the mill and whatever it is you do to make buckwheat into something vaguely edible. Done. Sold. Knock it out the door. I need the money. Do I have anything else left? I've already made 2 pieces of charcoal. It's already happening. I'm not selling you the eggs. I don't have that many to begin with. What I would like to investigate is pigs. Okay. I don't want 10 pigs. I can't afford 10 pigs. How many pigs can I realistically get? Could I get 2? Could I get 2 for 70? And I've got money going out to you, and you're going to give me 2 pigs. Oh, wait a minute. I got to make sure I can make more pigs. Hang on. We have genders here. What if I got 2 girl pigs and 1 boy pig? That's how biology works. If I've got 1 of each, I can theoretically generate more pigs. Yeah, how's this? I want the one boar. I want 1 boar, thank you. No, why won't you let me buy a boar? I want to buy a boar. I can't buy any, they don't have any. Okay, is this pointless then? Because if I can't generate more pigs... Cancel that for right now. We're in pause mode. Cancel that for right now. Do you have chickens? You do not. You have iron. I wouldn't mind buying some iron. We're running a little shy on that. I don't have the cow shed to get cows. I could just buy some dried fish. How much are you selling that for? Not even that much. Okay, if I bought... Let's just say for argument's sake, I bought 100 units of dried fish. That's only 15. Deal. That's coming in, at least. That'll shut some people up for a little bit. And then what's your rate on iron? Not bad. It's actually not that bad. I don't want that much. That's absurd. How about just like 200? Yeah, that's a good deal. Okay, we're going to send out some charcoal and some buckwheat. We're going to get in some iron and some dried fish. I would love the pigs, but if we take 2 female pigs in, they're just going to get slaughtered, and then we've got no more pigs. it's a temporary fix. What would be a permanent fix is a male pig and a female pig. Then we can have other pigs. Okay, so that trade is on its way. It looked like it was going to take about 16 days for that to, be a transaction. How's the boating coming? Okay, you've almost got enough wood in there eventually. How's the other house coming? P.S. How are you guys doing over here? Okay, you're not completely far away from getting all the materials in there. That's not bad. Okay, you're getting there, and then hopefully that will get us another migrant. How's the charcoal going? Because I just sold all of it. Oh, burning is completed. Great, make it empty. Great, we have more charcoal now. Charcoal is very, very easy to get. You can make that empty too while you're at it. Thank you. No, really make it empty. You don't actually have to ask me that game. I'm pretty confident in my decisions. That's a lie. I'm not, but for this one I am. This guy in the fishing dock is just living his best life right now because he's getting paid to do squat. He just shows up at, I don't know when you start fishing, 9 a.m., 6 a.m., 3 in the morning, I have no idea. He just shows up for work, sits around, looks at the fish in the water, says, hey, what do you want me to do? I ain't got a boat. Well, you got a fishing line and some bait, right? Yeah, but I got no boat. You could pretty much just pick the fish out of the water with your hands, right? Yeah, no boat. Sorry, I'm just going to have to sit here for a while. Speaking of boats, yeah, still working on that, aren't you, Sparky? Yeah, that trader better show up pretty soon because I'm about to run out of money. I got $5 left here. 5 gold, 5 monies, whatever. I got 5 things left. I don't actually know what happens when we run out of money. Is there some sort of peasant revolution? Will my gates be stormed? Will they burn the town down? I mean, it's not in their best interest to do any of that because there's only the potatoes right now. So if they burn the potato fields, then nobody's eating anything. How is my boat coming? Okay, you've got everything in here. You are building a boat. I can see it right there. Building a boat. Good. You there. You in the fishing dock. You're going to have to go to work pretty soon, and you better be hauling fish out of that river. You better see the most fish you've ever seen in your life coming out of that river. How are the chickens? Okay, we have still 6 hatchlings, not a single extra adult chicken. We still have the 5 that we started with. How are the eggs? Are they producing a quantity of eggs? Yeah, we sold almost 50 eggs. Neat. Okay, super. I don't know if we're going to survive on eggs and potatoes. Now that I think about it, I may as well fire the lady in the pigsty. She's not doing anything. I don't know if there's anything else in town for her to do, but I may as well fire her. Can I put somebody else in the chicken coop? What would be my benefit to that if I had extra chicken workers? Maybe they'd help the hatchlings grow up faster? I don't know. Is there anything else you could be doing? Can you work in the warehouse? You can work in the warehouse. I don't know if I really need you to work in the warehouse per se. I need more men. I need men to be doing the building things around here. Speaking of which, how's the trading post? Yeah, I've got my manager and I've got my worker. So we are handling import and export. Now, I just sold those guys things that aren't in here. Is that okay? Should I be adding resources to this, like iron and, things that we sold? Charcoal, maybe? I don't know the answer to that one. I'm gonna pause the farm because there's absolutely no way that they're gonna get that done in time for the growing season. I'm gonna turn on the cart parking thing just because I've had it paused for like 3 game years. My stuff's showing up. Or my stuff's leaving. I don't know. Yeah, we are in negative money right now. We're effectively bankrupt. Not effectively bankrupt. We are actually bankrupt. We have negative money. That's kind of how bankruptcy works as I understand it. So you are dropping stuff off. Good. Can I tell what you're dropping off? There's my fish. Okay, super. You brought my fish. Good. I just want to check the manifest, guys. I want to make sure you brought everything. Yeah, fish coming in. Good. Now, I did... while I was kind of puttering around here, I believe I set up the market. Oh, I didn't set up the market to do dried fish. Okay, well, we should get that going. Take off, the buckwheat. We don't need buckwheat in there. Have dried fish. Yeah, we'll sell dried fish instead. Nobody has any money to buy it. This is all on the honor system. We're just gonna hopefully get paid for this someday. And the granary, no, not the warehouse, the granary, who's what's it there? Okay, that was the one I changed. All right, so I set up the granary to have fish. Not dried fish, but fish. Speaking of fish, what's going on? Did you make a boat? You have made a boat. Yes, I would like you to go to work. You're waiting on 10 fish. You're fishing. Oh dear God. You're finally fishing. Yeah, don't hurry or anything there, Sparky. That's fine. Just take your sweet time rowing back to the dock. Your citizens are starving. That's totally cool. You just go on your own merry way there. I should either get another boat or I should fire this guy. 'Cause mission accomplished, dude. You made a boat. I don't really need you to do anything else right now. Yeah, you know what? Just for right now, go find something else to do with your time. Until I have enough citizens to put extra fishing people in the fish yard dock thing, and then we'll need extra boats. But we don't need another boat right now. We're cool on boats. I bet you probably repair the boats, though, don't you? Oh, that's it. You're done for the day. You're done for the day. You got like 10 fish and you're knocking off early. Okay, right. I see where we're going with this. Yeah, walk by those potatoes. Take a good look at them, because that's all you're eating this winter with 10 fish out of the river. Oh, the cart parking took them seconds. The cart parking is just done. Just flat out done. Can I get some more carts out of here? Yeah. I want to order a cart. No carpenter. That's fine. We just fired a guy out of the fishing dock. We can put somebody in here. That somebody can make a cart. It's all good. And let's get all the carts. Carts just mean faster production and building. Speaking of which, how's the house coming? Okay, we're working on it. We're getting there. Things are happening and that all the resources are there. I will turn the farm back on for production later in the year. We're going to maybe build that over the coming winter if we're not all dead or somebody hasn't repoed my town because I'm out of money. Good news, everyone. There's 10 dried fish that we've sold. We've got some dried fish available for sale because 10 more are coming in. Good news. Slightly better variety on the old diet there. It's not completely 100% potatoes. There's some fish. If you have a problem with how many fish, go talk to the fisherman because he knocked off early for the day. Chicken coop, how are we doing? 7 hatchlings, still 5 adults. Are any of these chickens going to grow up at any point? Because we have the capacity for 30. You can put more in there. It's okay. Okay, Ostriv, I'm looking at my animations now. I can clearly see adult chicken versus tiny baby chicken. And you have 6 adult chickens animated there. So get me more eggs out of this. Well, in more positive news, I see our fallow fields are building back up their nutrients. Slowly, but next spring these guys should be ready to go. So we're getting our nutrients back here. We'll probably this field is going to have to go fallow for the upcoming season, because that's almost dry. Oh, we built a house. Oh, good. You finally finished that. Excellent. Oh, you're off fishing again. Good. Try and get maybe 11 fish today. You know what? Whatever you get, try and beat your record the next day. It's like a fun game. You got 10 fish. Try and get 11. Now we run into another migration problem. We don't have enough food for sale. Not enough food for sale. You listening over there in the fishing dock? Are you listening to what I'm talking to you about over here? Not enough food for sale. You know what fish is? Food. Okay? Food. We don't have enough food for sale. Okay. I don't have any fast way of conquering that. I think we're basically just waiting for the one potato crop to come in. Oh, I should unpause the farm. We may as well be doing something. Don't have people being idle. I could get up. I mean, if this is going to be our stagnant population for a while, would give me an opportunity to set up a bunch of buildings because I won't be worried about filling the jobs. We could just get a bunch of houses done. All right. I don't have a fast way of conquering getting more food in here. What's your problem? I haven't seen that before. Oh, you're out of food. You're actually starving to death. And you're bankrupt. You're starving to death and you are less than poor. Okay. And starving to death, and starving to death, and starving to death. You listening? You listening while you're off for your little joyride here? Yeah, you're not even fishing. You're not even fishing. You're just sitting in the middle of the lake. You. Well, I suppose one answer that we could do is build another boat. We could just build another boat and put another worker in there. I think it's going to be a little late in the season. I don't even know if they're going to get that boat done before fall. But it's worth a shot. I've got really nothing else to be doing. There's nothing else I can do in terms of fast food. The chickens aren't growing up anytime soon. Look at this, 8 hatchlings. Not one of them is going to adult. Should I be doing something with this? No, because this is relocate. I don't want to... Where would I relocate them to? Just for argument's sake, if I said 1 hatchling and I wanted to relocate. Oh, place another chicken coop. Okay, it's moving them around to different chicken coops that we don't have. Yeah, 8 hatchlings, still only 5 adults. If those 8 hatchlings wanted to grow up, we could get some more eggs. That would be some food. Some food. You're done with whatever it is you were doing, so stop doing that and start doing it again. Okay. That's probably a decent place to call it on Ostriv for today at what I feel is at the razor's edge here of this town. I don't think this town can survive the winter that's coming sooner rather than later. It is already June. We'll get a bunch of potatoes coming in. That will be very nice. But it's not going to solve our long-term problem of we're just not generating enough food, nor in fact are we generating enough money. So we're bankrupt and we're starving, and the guy who is in charge of getting fish really doesn't work very hard. So we'll see how Ostriv continues. If you have any great ideas, do please let me know in the comments what they might be. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Some more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. So, all right, well, we got a gun. Good. We got a gun and a hat. So I think we're ready to take on the wasteland at this point. We've got 1 gun and a hat. The YouTube award ceremony for the best YouTubers of the time. I think this may be a mild exaggeration. I look like I'm paralyzed with fear and or hunger up on stage there, but I've got my silly hat on, so that's working out for me. I think we're officially farming at this point. I think, yeah, look, 99%, 98%. Yeah, we're farming now.